Hey, hello there, TV. Good to have you around. Yeah, it's a redeem that I wish more people would. It's more a redeem for me than anything else. It's a redeem that I would use. Alright, but I don't know if you're familiar with Octopath Traveler, but last time I was on, I discovered a fun little town that had a whole bunch of NPCs with very difficult to steal but very good items. So what I did, as you can see here, the times, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't complain if more people implemented it. The time on the far right-hand side is hours and then minutes, and you can see that I spent 33 minutes attempting to steal the items from the townspeople. I finally managed it. So I am largely overgeared for what I am currently dealing with. What did I steal? What were the fun things? Bear Cleaver was definitely one of them. What else? What else? I believe it was Robe of the Flame, which has ridiculously high elemental defense. Yes, I'm around, what? I'm just about to finish the final chapter 2 that I'm currently at. So. Yes, I was just reloading the save so that I didn't have to spend money repairing my reputation. And now I'm ready to actually continue. Which should be just back this way. Yes, OSD is wonderful. Yes, this little trio here was annoying. Yeah, Shadow Bow, I believe that was an 8% steal. Let's see, Fur Cap was an 8, and Victor's Spear was a 3% steal. And then, what were you? Golden Hairpiece and Magus Knife. I believe this was an 8% and a, what, maybe a 15% steal? I spent a lot of time here. Wait, do you guys have anything to steal? Okay, good. Nothing. And nothing. Good. Alright, time to finally enter the arena. Oh, I hope you guys don't have things to steal. Alright. Well, let's just talk first. I won the duel. Paradise be. Noble folk of this town made my heart strong with their cheering. Steal. Oh no. An 8% steal chance. How about you, friend?
Well,
You're in the arena. Just go straight ahead to the training area and the entrance beyond. The doors to the left and right lead to the participants' waiting areas. Looks like there's something I can steal in there. So I'm actually at a point where I only have one failure left, so stealing things like that are, or even attempting to do a read on him is actually pretty risky. Alright, looks like I was actually already in here. Let's see now. Oh, no, these are the Montors and this guy, Estatus. These are the two... Well, why wouldn't I want free loot? An Imperial Lance, right. Yes, no, these are the two combatants. Sounds better outcome. Nay, I have nothing to say. Best I just slink away in shame. Yes, but these are the two that you have to scrutinize in order to make the bet proper. Yes, I don't think I'm gonna try and steal those. Why would you ever turn down free loot? Alright. It's just sort of too risky right now. What? Oh, there's a partition there. Alright, wait. I didn't actually read what you said. In the arena, just go straight ahead to the training area, entrance beyond, doors to the left and right, lead to the waiting areas. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna take this. Oh, and I finally have Therian back in my party. Oof. Just dark amulet sitting around. Can I What am I doing right now? Oh, right, I haven't actually started the quest yet. I just wandered into town and started talking to NPCs and stealing things. Alright, where's the inn? I don't actually remember. Probably to the south. So the one thing I typically don't steal is candy from children. Because I don't want to have to deal with having an entire new set of healing items. It's just too much hassle, really. I need Old Brick in my party. I like Old Brick, but his skills overlap with Honnet, so he's not terribly useful. Oh, Old Brick's stories are going to be very difficult to complete. He was the last party member I obtained, so he's massively underleveled. I like keeping things neat and tidy. I'm not going to deal with candy sitting around in my inventory. Children are typically pretty easy to steal from in this game. Alright, Olbrich, I suppose you'll have to replace Therian, I suppose. Alright. What job does Olbrich get to have? I could have him and Honnet both fulfill doubly the same role. Or Honnet is a hunter-warrior. I could have Olbrich be a warrior-hunter. That could be amusing. I'll just do it for fun. Olbrich is just a worse version of Honnet now. Actually, I believe he's exactly half as powerful. That's right, I had business here. Olbrich, time for your story. The story so far. Olbrich had set out on a new journey. His quest was to find something he had lost, the very reason for which he wielded his blade. To find an answer, he would find his former comrade Erhard, the man who had betrayed their liege lord and king. Liege lord and king sound like 3 separate titles, instead of 2. According to the brigand leader Gaston, there was a man in Victor's Hollow who knew Erhard. Mayhaps he can tell Olbrich where Erhard has gone. Gustav is the man's name. They call him the Black Knight. Will Olbrich find him here, in this town of warriors? Long time since I've seen such crowds.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh there, traveler. I trust you know of our arena.
Yep.
Yep, of course I do. Townsfolk here don't ever shut up about it. Anyway, it's why I've come to see it and the grand tourney this year.
Yes.
Right you are, my friend, right you are. Ain't no better time to visit. We got warriors from every corner of the world willing to risk life and limb for the ultimate honor. Only 8 champions remain. Now the preliminary battle's been fought. Of them, I say there's 4 you'll be wanting to keep an eye on. The reigning champion is Archibald, the Crusher, we call him, and 4 times in a row he's claimed the prize. Joshua hails from the icy wastes of the north. They say his arts is as cold as his blade. A lot of apostrophes in my speech patterns here. There's Wallace Wildsword, the man who reached the final battle last year only to fall to Archibald. And there's one more you should know. Gustav, the man they call Black Knight.
What?
Did he say Gustav?
Yes.
That's right, a newcomer here, but he's proven his worth. Best in every foe he's faced thus far. There's many who'd say he might be the one to finally topple the Crusher. We got a reigning king, a stranger who'd usurp his throne, and 6 more challengers, each as formidable as the next. You don't want to be missing this tourney, or you'll regret it till your dying day.
Whoa.
Tell me something.
Of course.
Ask your question, I'm here to help.
The truth is...
Where can I find this Gustav? There is something I must ask him. Well, that's a unique NPC design. The lady with the white hair and the red ribbon and the red coat. I wonder if she's going to be plot relevant, because I've never seen her model before. Find him's easy, just buy a ticket for the tourney and he'll be there in all his glory. As for talking, well, what Well, that's up them, ain't it?
Thank you.
I see, thank you. So, I can find Gustav at the arena. But how do I convince him to talk to me? Hello, Pyromancer. Hope you're doing well. Oh, yep. What a surprise. A unique NPC. There's a man who looks like he can swing a sword. He could be just the one I need. I mean, most people can swing swords. It's whether or not they can do it well. Oh. Were you doing poorly before? I don't remember if I should remember that you were doing poorly before. I'm sorry if I've forgotten. So that's the famous Victor's Hollow Arena. You've heard of it? Oh yes, the histories say that it was first built in a penal crisis. Circus, where prisoners were made to fight to the death. A cruel practice. Quite, but people have eventually wearied of watching men die for sport. Okay, yes. Yes, I remember Ray said that she was sick, so I assume that went to you as well. Quite, but people eventually wearied of watching men die for sport, and the fights became more humane, less deadly. Forced duels between prisoners were banned, only free men and volunteers could fight. Now the arena where men come to test their mettle and win glory from their cells. Tell me, Ulrich, what do you think of this present-day arena? That's honorable, far better than forcing poor wretches to kill or be killed. It is still a blood sport, but fought between free men who can choose not to, if that is their will. Alright, I should probably bring up the travel banter guide. It was provided so helpfully to me. Let's see, so I'm on Ulbrich's story. Missable, must have Cirrus in the party before starting the chapter. Wow, I sure am lucky. Primrose is next, and then Tressa. Right, Tressa's very missable. Apparently. Right, but as long as I have Primrose in my party, it's probably going to be fine. For now. I suppose I'll swap her out for Tressa at the next chance. Oh, no. I just really want to get into that arena. Yes, I suppose going back onto TV's point about my Hello Redeem.
Night.
It's fairly similar to a channel point version of a lurk command. Which I also have, so a bit doubly redundant. Yeah.
A fighter, quick with the blade, ill will in his eyes. State your business, and if it's violence you seek, know that you shall have it.
Oh, Ulbrich, you're so serious.
Wow.
Wow.
Looks of him, he knows how to use that blade. Reckon he'd be more than a match for me, even if I were at full strength.
This isn't even my full power.
Thought you'd agree. My eyes never steered me wrong yet.
Right, I assume she would have a deeper voice than that.
Here to take the measure of you. He'd be fighting in the tourney if it weren't for his wounds.
If you have business with me, then state it plain.
Cecily, at your service. I'm what you'd call a promoter of sorts.
I'm wondering if there's something to read into with the name. A lot of names thus far have had meanings to them. Normally it has to be pretty obvious for me to catch
What
it.
is it you promote?
Arena battles, mostly. And the men who fight them. Except Cecily here's done neither yet. Still looking for a big break, she is.
Stay your tongue, Ned. I do the talking, remember? You want to meet the man Gustav, yes?
You were there when I spoke to the Barker.
I could tell you had a unique NPC design.
That's right. And I'll tell you something he didn't. Tourney fighters don't make a habit of fraternizing with the hoi polloi.
Is it not back up yet? When is that coming back up? I can check. Man, rewards queue. Let's see, I feel like it's probably today. Just not up yet. Recipe of the week. Yeah, the most recent one was 7 days ago, so it'll come back up some point today. You'll just have to catch it when it does.
If you and he were old friends, that'd be one thing. But something tells me he's not expecting your visit.
Oh, and I have actually finished the recipe that I got from Aqua, but it's just sitting in the freezer right now, refirming itself. But that's probably the closest I've ever gotten to missing the deadline for a recipe.
Do you have a point?
It actually took me a bit longer because the day that I was going to do shopping for ingredients, the grocery store near here apparently lost all power, and they had to shut down to get it back up and running. So I was a day late getting my
If
ingredients.
you want to talk to Gustav, your best play would be to fight in the tourney yourself.
But how? The preliminary rounds are already over, or so I heard.
See? This is why you need me. I know a way you can get around that.
Then tell me.
Simply prove that you're a better fighter than one of the remaining champions, and make sure everyone sees it. During the tourney, local authorities turn a blind eye to public dueling. It's still against the law, mind you, but no one gets in trouble for it. Lots of men come here fancying themselves good with a blade, and they look to prove it, whether they qualify for the tourney or no.
Wait a second. Thinking about that a bit further, doesn't it make more sense for them to be even stricter on public dueling at this time of year? I've managed so far. Although I've never had any truly unusual ingredients, I suppose. But yeah, if public duels are more common, then I suppose maybe the guards are just lazy and they don't want to stop every single duel. But still, it seems like that could probably escalate a little bit.
But surely, those who have qualified are above getting involved in petty brawls.
They're here to prove themselves, same as everyone. If the circumstances are right, they can no more shirk a challenge outside the arena than in it.
I mean, what is it? I don't drink myself, but I do use cooking alcohol. Like, whenever I make a roast or something like that, I'll deglaze pots with alcohol. Because it, it cooks off the alcohol. And it just leaves the flavor. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind that, I suppose. I believe I actually have a bottle of cooking bourbon already right now.
And make them challenge you. Put them in a position where they've no choice but to prove they're your better with a blade.
And what do you get out of all of this?
I
When
mean,
you do get into the tourney,
she'd be backing a
you'll fight
popular
under my
fighter.
colors. If you reach
Yeah.
the final battle, I'll have fighters lining up to put their seal on a contract with me.
Ah, a deal where we both benefit.
Is there a better kind? I'll get my scribe to draw up the contract.
Wait,
What name
wait
would
a
you
second,
use?
Ulbrich. What other kind of deals are there? Ah, a deal where we both benefit. Yes, Ulbrich, that's all deals.
My own. Ulberich Eisenberg.
Eisenberg? The unbending blade of Hornburg himself?
A fine figure. And famous, too. Told you I could pick him, Ned.
I mean, you got pretty lucky.
Well, my lordship, I think this partnership is going to work out handsomely.
Well now, which of these hot-blooded types would be up for a duel? Could it possibly be the one with a quest marker above his head?
Ulberich.
Ulbrich, what do you think of this Cecily woman? She appears to have a keen eye for fighters. Why do you ask? It's just that I've seen many a man fall victim to hard-hearted women like her. They're seduced with promises, cajoled into submission, and eventually led into financial ruin. I am no woman's fool. Just watch yourself, Ulbrich. Don't be taken in by glib words, or you may regret it later. I appreciate the warning. Still, from what I can tell about Cecily, I honestly think she just loves the arena and the tournaments. I see. Thank you for the information. Alright. I need Primrose in my party now, just in case. Where's the tavern again? Down here? Hello. Minor swap out. Was it Tressa? Sorry, Prim, you're gonna have to sit in the back for a little bit. I'm probably not going to get into combat. So it pays to, be prudent. You're fixin' for trouble, old man, 'cause I got plenty to give to the likes of you.
Prepare yourself!
Aye, a fight with this one is sure to raise some eyebrows.
Alright.
Devil take you, you be biting off more'n you know. Okay. Can I do a scrutiny? Oh, I can. Monica Ironheart, height 4 cubits, weight 13 stone. Still struggles to defend against blades, daggers, and swords and the like. Fire and lightning, too, if you can leverage that. So he's just weak. Alright, but he's weak to daggers and swords, so, I mean, you know, the weapons that Ulbrich uses. Oh, actually, it's just swords. He doesn't use daggers. Yeah, I'll just keep hitting him with my sword, I suppose. Oh, this might not turn out too well, actually. Because I have to use Ulbrich. Do you have any good hunter skills? No? Okay. I'm not too confident about this, gonna be honest. I think I'm just gonna have to go through infinite healing items.
Have at you. Victory shut.
Ulbrich, you're weak.
Have at you.
And pretty bad.
My blade is unbending.
I'm sure it is, buddy. Alright. Let's actually just... what? 7 turns? That seems pretty good.
Damn.
Please don't hurt me. I'm just an innocent warrior.
My blade is. Damn. Damn.
Alright. Healing item time.
How about this?
I'm just gonna keep chowing down on grapes.
Have at you.
It's probably fine. I don't want to waste any more of the damage bonus than I need to.
Damn.
Alright, I should be safe for one more attack from him. Oh, never mind.
Failed.
Okay, good. That was a quest failure, so it didn't actually reduce my reputation. Ulbrich is near death, so that's lovely. This is actually pretty bad. I think I actually need to just level up Ulbrich. That is unfortunate. Right, but also, I think he's, yeah. He's just using a nothing sword right now. I suppose you can borrow the knight's sword from Honnet. You know, when you need to. Alright. Just going to rest up at the inn. And then I suppose I just have to go farm Ulbrich for levels. That is the worst outcome. Alright, off we go. You can train in level 34 environments, right, Ulbrich? It's only over 2 times your level.
Now then.
Oh, but also, very useful because these enemies are weak to swords. But also, you're terrible, Ulbrich.
What next? It's my turn now.
Oh no, I still have Tressa in my party as well. I should have thought this through. And Tressa, sidestep please. Don't get hit. Because my goodness. Right, and you can't do anything either.
Your pain shall be eased.
Well, you can do quite a lot, but
What next?
against these foes, nothing that really matters. How should I? Just do some random arrows. Yes. Alright. Like I thought that was going to be
Here I go.
fine. A bit dangerous, but got there in the end, at least. Alright, Tressa, you have terrible equipment as well. I might as well just remove you two from the party entirely and fight with Cirrus and Honnet. Except I need you two to level up. Actually, I just need Ulbrich to level up. Tressa can stay level 18 or whatever it is.
All light, smite them down.
Letting the hunt beginning. Yeah! Yeah!
If only she had one more BP. I should have used Tressa. That's unfortunate. Because she could do her fun little Drefendi's Rage. Right, let's just use this
Never
for
miss
fun.
Now then.
Alright. Let's hit a critical and deal 4 damage. Wow, I was right. The criticals actually dealt 3 and 4 damage.
What next?
I'm shocked.
I will cut him down.
Have at you. I will cut you down.
Ooh, but that'll actually be very nice if I manage to get a crit with her. Alright, spread... Oh no, she doesn't have any BP to spread around. Try and steal some money from these boars. No, that's fine, that's fine. Ooh, my bitrate's turned red. I hope that doesn't mean bad things. Because normally it's blue. I'm just going to sit around for a little bit. Maybe it'll fix itself. I mean, not that I'm doing anything specifically plot relevant, so I can probably just continue on regardless.
Come in, if thou darest.
I'm sure someone would tell me if things were wrong, right? Interesting.
I will cut thee down.
Wait, is it going to... Okay, it did. That's unfortunate.
My focus is unparalleled.
Just hit him with a heavy damage attack, please.
Scorch the land.
It's 3,000 damage and they're not dead.
Aim well and true.
Oh, even with...
Coming.
I believe he just has a makeshift bow. I'm amazed that actually managed to catch something.
Coming.
What do I currently have right now for beasts? Not much. Alright. I'm wondering what's causing that.
Do this.
I wonder if, the internet is being sucked up.
What is the logic?
Ah, Ulrich, I need you alive. You don't gain experience unless you're alive. Alright, I can't go from the bottom.
How about this?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
A bit irritating, but fine.
Let's do this.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright. And I
I
will
honor thee, my queen.
refrain from doing flashy attacks, I suppose. Just in case. Okay, also, let's get Tressa out of the party for farming. Because, my goodness. He's not the best. Well, I mean, in terms of fighting, Tressa's fine as a character. They do make the big numbers. But big numbers mean nothing if you can't see them. What is happening with my bitrate? 106.36 kbps. I actually have terrible internet. That's probably what's bottlenecking me most as a streamer right now is my internet
Letting us
quality.
hunting.
Oh, you're new. And hopefully you're all weak to... Oh no. I just got rid of Tressa! Oh wait, no. But I replaced her with a better Tressa. In the form of Primrose.
Have at you.
I wonder what that second element is for the rest of them. Well, let's just check for swords. Good. Did I miss that one up top, or...? Oh. Interesting. Alright. What was I doing again? Light. Licht. And then in that case...
What next? Yeah.
Okay, no, I didn't miss.
Letting
It's
my
just
arrow
not weak to
fly and
swords.
true.
How about spears? Now that is a surprise. Oh, you finally took damage, Cirrus. Now your passive healing will be useful. Ice and daggers. Alright. Well, good thing I've got daggers here.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Alright. I also definitely need to stock up on beasts again. Alright, so let's see. I don't need more spears. Double attack all with bows is... it's not bad. I can basically just do it myself. Why aren't there any enemies with elemental attacks? Almost annoying, really. Right, well, Lind.
Now then,
Just for some good AoE damage.
out of my way!
Oh wow.
An
Why did that do
interesting
damage? I'm actually a bit confused. Right.
All light, smite them down.
Come in, if thou darest.
Not quite, Naruto. Not quite danger. Just... I have a lot of farming to do right now. Ratkin 5... Okay, they're both Ratkin 5s. Should I take both of them? Wow. Oh, okay. So I didn't even get a chance. Oh, Goyoku Goji yen.
When this burger?
Really?
Wow! Wow, crazy USA hamburger, yes! Love, make hamburger country,
Burger
USA.
Fox has been here for a while.
Oh my god.
I actually...
I'm a burger? I'm a burger fox? Burger.
Now that I think about it, I haven't changed up any of these in a while. I actually had a idea to drop some of the lesser used redeems and replace them with newer ones. Burger Fox has been around. I just really like that clip. Wow, crazy USA hamburger, wow.
Okay, let's party!
Nothing too exciting right now, unfortunately. Just a lot of hitting rats. Come on, Hanat, take a turn? No, that's unfortunate. Wow.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Wow, you're dangerous, aren't you?
Yeah!
And difficult to catch.
Get the...
I'm trying. Don't you worry. Whether or not I succeed is an entirely different matter, unfortunately. Right, Hanat, you can't actually do anything here. Or, at least, not much.
Damn!
Alright, what am I working towards? Right.
Out of my way!
I just want Cirrus to give everyone a big heal.
My focus, a miracle like no other.
Miracle.
I am
It's
ready.
probably a bit over the top, but... it worked, I suppose. Also, how come Cirrus got a pip? Oh, he already had one. He was at 5. Okay, that makes sense.
What is the logical course of action?
Just hit it. That's fine.
What next?
Because I want Hanat to try and capture it.
Nothing.
Yeah, sort of. I wouldn't mind if I caught it. Okay.
Thou didst fight with courage.
But I wouldn't have minded if I had to kill it. Wow, exact level up for Olbrick. Hopefully it's just as easy every time.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Ooh, a purple bow. That's new. Are you
The battle
Ratkin
is truly joined.
level 6 or lower level? You only have 1 armor. That is a surprise. Not weak to swords either.
I am ready.
I suppose axes are a pretty uncommon weapon type. Well, everything's still weak to wind, so
The winds
let's
of
just
fortune will
check for
rage.
that as well. Wow. You are one resilient little rat, aren't you? Suppose I'll check for light then. Oh my.
Coming.
You aren't bothered by anything, are you? I think I'll just hit him with an axe. Just to get his turn out of the way.
Letting the hunt begin.
Oh, and also... Oh, he is Ratkin level 6. That's a bit of a surprise, actually. What do you give me? Triple attack? Right, not really worth it, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, Rat King. Yeah, let's just kill everyone here. Not particularly bothered for any of this. Suppose I'll keep checking you for weaknesses.
I am ready.
Ooh, that was bad.
Letting the hunt begin.
But why? I realized that I attributed that line to a... was it Mr. Klemp's video? But it's entirely from a game that he was reviewing at the time. So that's amusing. It's just the only place that I had ever heard that line used before, I suppose. Right, just hit him. That one I did attribute to the relevant game.
I will cut you down!
And also, it's just really fun.
What is the logical
Sa show time, yeah. Big blizzard.
tempest of ice shall reign?
Oh. Alright.
Letting my arrow
Wasn't
fly
actually expecting
true.
that to kill everyone, but I'm not really complaining.
I am ready.
何々
Nani nani?
泣かないで陛下頑張れ陛下
I'm doing my best, don't you worry.
うむうむ
Ume.
よく言ってくれた世の愛する市民たちよ
Careful with those points, Pyromancer. You don't want to fall under 1,000.
頑張るぞ
Sacred lights to chase the darkness. You should have studied harder.
Oh. You know, I forgot other members of my party could level up while I was doing that. Oh, okay. You're probably fine then.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
I am ready.
New bird friends, though. Nope, nope. I do not want to waste any of Knight Arundate. He is too strong to waste on farming.
Sorcery.
Wow. Seems like
Letting the
every
hunt
single member of my party is incredibly slow. Compared to these enemies. Oh, there it is. Alright. I'll get right on that. If you want to, send me a recipe directly, feel free to DM it to me. Yep, alright. Precisely. Alright, let's just get a, see, Highland Goat.
An interesting dilemma.
Ho-hum.
Have at you.
I haven't figured out any weaknesses of those birds yet. Maybe arrows? Birds don't tend to like arrows very much.
I am ready.
Oh, I see the notification. I suppose I can try darkness. I didn't think that would work. Just a guess, though.
Now then.
Ah, poor Ulbrich is incredibly debuffed right now.
Cut you down.
Not that he was a prime damage dealer in the first
What
place.
next?
Would they be weak to thunder, perhaps? Actually, you know what? I'm just going to experiment using soul
Try
stones.
this.
Aha!
Now, what next?
Come in, if thou darest.
Capture chance of 41? What about 70? Just for basic wind attack? No thank you. Wait, what level are these? 4? Yeah. Not really worth it, in my opinion.
Lightning, done my bidding. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Yes, every time I see a redeem pop up in the corner of my eye and it doesn't make noise, I'm like, oh, that's a special one, huh? Right. How much damage is this? Oh, not much.
I am ready.
That's a move to only ever use if I absolutely need to shred armor off of a single target that's weak to spears, I guess. Because, goodness gracious, that was not worth it.
Just collecting my tips.
An interesting dilemma.
I'm still amazed that they have voice lines for
Light, smite.
every single character with every single subclass. Incredible.
Letting my arrow fly. Coming.
You have a spear, yes. Not a particularly strong spear, though. Let me check Honnet's spear right now. Opened Honnet. What kind of spear do you have? Arcane Glaive. Ah, that's why. Yes, it's quite a lot worse than the rest of her equipment. Oh no! Alright. Can I buy a better spear for Honnet? Where's the weapon shop again? Is it to the north? Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I don't have anything that I can just give her, right? Oh, I do have... No, that's worse in every way. Who's got the Victor's Spear? I see. The main issue is that's most of her elemental attack right there. It's not very much, honestly. Here come normal redeem. Oh, hydrate, right. I'm out of water. I'm gonna have to go get some. Let's see. Do I buy the Victor's Spear, though? That is the question. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me, throw it over to intermission. I'll be back once I've refilled my water. Alright, I'm back now. Alright. And beverage as well. I'm thinking I should probably put a sound cue on hydrate so that I don't miss it. It's actually been a while since anyone's redeemed the hydrate. Quite a while. You know what, I don't use Thunderbird with Honnet very much, so she doesn't really need the arcane. Wait, someone had a Victor's Spear that I could steal, if I'm remembering correctly. See, it was you, right? 8% chance. Oh, I don't have Therian with me. But I believe he has an 8% chance to steal Victor's Spear. So I could attempt that. It shouldn't take me too long. What? Let me do some quick math. 2 and 25. That's 1 every 12 to 13 times. It shouldn't take me too long to do, right? Right, well. Time to experience what I went through when I was trying to steal all of the high-level equipment from the other members of this town. Let's see, maybe I can get lucky and I'll steal it first try. Which I suppose is canonically what happened when I stole from every single member of the town. Oh no, he has an Imperial Lance. It's roughly the same. Nope. Alright, that's unfortunate. Alright, time to use Determination. And just reload my save until eventually I can steal it perfectly. First few seconds of the menu music is very good as well. And back we go. Let's see. Oh, earlier today. That's what it is in Undertale. You use Determination. And you'll always come back. That's what save states are in that game. What was I saying? Right. I've set up a sort of extra screen for... Or what is it? What are they called in OBS? Scenes? But I set up a scene for watching videos. But I can't figure out how to capture video files without having them autoplay and be uncontrollable by me. I just want to be able to, you know, frame by frame through the Elden Ring trailer with everyone. And I know how to frame by frame on YouTube. And I can capture YouTube, but the problem is I'm capturing a browser, and I don't want to dox myself in any way. Which is pretty difficult to do when you're just capturing a browser. So I'm trying to figure out a way to, you know, just easily get a downloaded file through like Windows Movie Player or What is it? What's the video player that has a traffic cone as its logo? VLC? How many times have I done this? This is what, try 8 or 9? Something like that? That means I'm guaranteed it in the next 4 because of how probability works. I find it very odd that return to title and quit game are in miscellaneous. Did they just not want people to stop playing this game? That doesn't seem like a very likely place to search for the menu options. My goodness, you're really holding onto that spear, aren't you? Yes, when I was actually going through the Elden Ring trailer, just searching for things to talk about, there is a point fairly early on in the trailer where the player character is on Yakul, the spirit horse, and they're jumping over sort of like 2 spires that connect a cliff. And you can see a building off in the distance. But something that you sort of have to pay close attention to. Well, it's going to be my lifelong companion until I get a better one soon. Goodness. If it was a lifelong companion, it would probably be a 3% steal chance, let's be honest. Oh, how much was that? The Forbidden Staff. It was like 80k, I think? I'm fairly close. Oh, by fairly close, I mean halfway there. But right, back to the trailer footage I was talking about. There is just a point where, right, jumping over the 2 spires. But down in the forest below, there's 2 lights. And I'm very interested in what those could possibly be. I wish I could just pull up a picture of it, but I'm afraid I don't have one saved. Maybe that's what I could do. Just play the trailer once, and then have like a slideshow of pictures. And just cut to key interesting points, because I can do that. That's something that I could actually do fairly easily. So, I'll probably try that out, now that I've ruminated on it. Right, look, I just really want on it to get this spear. Just give it up, please. I don't have too much else to do right now. Haunted Spear is like starter gear right now. You already lost the fight, it's fine. Oh, thank goodness. I just had to reason with him a little bit. Right, and now, just save over that. How long did that take me? A couple minutes? Not too long. How about you? We steal this as well? No. I'll do that later. Alright. Alright, who do I put on my team? Because I don't think I need Tharian right now. I suppose I can just put Primrose back. Oh, there we go. This Primrose is fairly useful. A lot of the enemies out there are weak to wind, and she's half merchant, so... there's a pretty decent chance that things will just work out.
May I
Ooh.
have this?
You're horrifying little tentacle monsters, aren't you?
I am ready.
Oh, none of these share weaknesses. That's unfortunate. And none of them share any weaknesses that Primrose can deal at all.
Let in the hunt.
And everything is still unbelievably fast. Alright. Lovely. Warrior skills.
I will cut him down.
Have at you.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think I try and deal with those birds a bit faster.
I am ready.
If only... It's fine. Pity.
Oh, flames, raise strong.
Let in
Oh,
my
I
arrow
really want to
fly
get Cirrus
true.
that really powerful staff. I should definitely try and... although, you know what, Haunted doesn't actually have very much SP. Ooh.
Now then.
Oh, you know what, I should probably just give him the silver sword.
What
It'll be
next?
better than nothing.
Yeah. The hunt endeth.
Oh, I didn't even equip the spear. I went all that trouble of stealing it, but I never did anything with it. Imperial Lance. The crit boost is also pretty nice. Good for Cap Dragon's Vest. Earrings. But also, you can have her leftover equipment. Just so many leftover items. Oh, he's wearing grand armor. How fancy for a bench warmer. Let's see. Let's actually take a look at his skills. Can you learn anything right now? You can learn a fair amount, but is it worth it? Oh, that's not what I meant. Cross Strike would probably actually be pretty good. Oh, and he got a new passive. Oh, that's pretty good. See, can I just... What else to learn? Stout Wall? Insight? Let's just go with Wall for now. Come on, baddies. Oh, I can actually just do the tactic of running straight into a wall, I think. Maybe? No, I have to move.
Tis a good day for battle.
I am ready.
Pin?
The winds of fortune will rage.
I was also thinking about,
Sorcery.
Now then,
just how I could do slightly more interesting builds. And I was thinking about, giving Ulbrich just like maybe in a second run if I ever do that on this game. But I was considering that Ulbrich might be good with a, what is it, a cleric? Warrior cleric build? Basically a paladin. No, not fireball, ice wind.
Oh, ice, pierce them through.
And I was just thinking that because I remember there was an item called Warhammer in this game, which was a staff, but it had no magical attack. And clerics don't really need good magical attack, right? So Ulrich could be a physical attacker with a staff that is actually a Warhammer. I feel like that's probably a pretty intended situation, or setup, I suppose. I've done it again.
Never missing.
So anytime I say I suppose, that's bad, right? Because it's just something that I say so incredibly frequently, and I really shouldn't. I say it too much. Do I give Ulbrich healing items? Or do I just keep killing everything? I think I just keep killing everything.
The winds of fortune will rage.
That was a lot of damage. Good job, Cirrus. You're getting stronger by the day. Oh, and a chance to use the spear finally. Well, finally, I say. I've constantly had chances. It's just not always the best chance. Wow, even with terrible equipment, Ulrich is pretty strong.
damn.
Don't worry, Ulrich, you got this.
Letting my arrow fly.
Hopefully this levels him up, because he's running low on both health and mana.
What is the logical course of action? Sacred lights to chase the
Oh,
darkness.
I hope that would kill you. Please don't hurt Ulbrich.
What next?
Have I failed?
Did a bit more than hurt Ulbrich there. Alright. I'll live for Ulbrich.
I am ready.
You cursed rat. Oh, okay. He has a bit more health than I thought.
Victory shall be mine.
Alright, Ulbrich, don't get too ahead of yourself.
I am ready.
You just fell over dead. Not a few seconds earlier.
The moonlight walks.
What? Coming.
Alright, you have the single target ability, right? Yes, cross
Watch
strike.
my blade dancing.
22k.
The hunt endeth.
My goodness. Okay, good. Ulbrich did level up. If only he hadn't died earlier. Then I wouldn't be short an olive.
May I have this?
Right. I'm just gonna get one more level on Ulbrich.
Letting the hunt begin.
Because this is taking too long and I'm getting bored. If I had known this was going to happen, I would have farmed off stream.
I am ready.
That makes sense. But, yeah. They're both... Yeah, they're probably the most physical members of the party. Yeah, hello, Jisok. Hope you're doing well. What was I doing? What was I doing? You did. Congratulations. You have your own stream today, don't you? I remember you said something about a cake decorating stream.
I will cut you down!
I wish you enemies shared more weaknesses. Ah, I see, I see.
What next?
Why didn't your VIP badge appear on the first one? That's odd. Did you just have it disabled, perhaps?
I am ready.
Might as well have it on. You spent, what, 7,777 channel points? I believe that's what it's set at. Yeah, 7777. Really?
I will cut you down!
Hello there, Albepo. Hopefully you didn't take too much fall damage dropping into the stream. Just hit him with a blizzard.
Come in, if thou darest.
Cross slash is very nice.
Watching my blade dancing.
Good to just have an attack that gets powerful when you boost it. Instead of, you know, hitting multiple times. Oh, you're out of mana now.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Alright, on it, level up. No? Okay. That's fine. Okay. I feel like I've farmed enough. I'm just tired of it. Maybe I can beat that one there easier? If he's even someone that I'm meant to be fighting. Oh, well, it triggered a cutscene at the very least.
You there!
You there! Aye, if you're looking to pick a fight, you've come to the right place. Aye, a fight with this one is sure to raise some eyebrows.
Pshaw.
You won't be living for long. That's a bit over the top. No, it looks like he's just as dangerous as the other one.
The battle is truly joined.
Oh, I didn't actually look up what he's weak to either. Hope it's swords. No, okay.
Have at you.
I hope it's spears. Okay, good.
Have at you.
Wait, I can actually finally use this.
My way.
It's useful for once.
mine. My blade is unbending. Ha! No.
Oh, maybe I should have given him the really good equipment off of Honnet, now that I'm thinking about it. Did not think this through.
I shall pierce you through. Victory shall be mine.
Wait, what? Oh, he just improved his attack, alright. This is a dangerous fight. Actually, you know what?
My blade is up.
Must have exactly enough to do that.
Now then. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh my... Worried me there, Ulbrich.
Victory shall be mine.
You're almost one short. Alright, so... let's give you some lovely jam.
How about this?
Alright, I really should have looked up what he was weak to. Because I'd like to just throw a large soul stone at my problem and have it go away.
Have at you.
I will. Let's see. What does this guy seem like he would be weak to? Wind? I have big wind, big shadow, medium ice, large fire. I could also just use my smaller ones.
Have a taste of this.
Yeah, that's still a sizable amount of damage. But I've also determined he is not weak to ice.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh no, Ulbrich. That was just a waste of mana at that point.
The battle is truly joined.
How about wind?
Have a taste
You
of
like wind, friend? No, you don't.
Damn.
Oh, it's more just that skill itself isn't very accurate.
My blade. Damn.
It's a rapid attack skill, it's not meant to be very accurate. Alright. Let's just hope that this works. Oh, I probably should have saved before this fight. Because if this doesn't work, I'm going to have lost my items that I use here.
Have a taste of this.
For nothing. Oh, thank goodness.
With each battle, I grow strong.
I'm fine with that. Maybe it was a waste of a large soul stone, but I wasn't going to win that fairly. Never fought knowing stronger than me. Alright, that was close. Let's rest. Oh. Dangerous game that I'm playing here. Alright. New save slot, please. Alright, now I have another man to fight. I believe... Yes, I scrutinized him earlier. I believe he was weak to fire. Fire and lightning. Daggers, swords, fire and lightning. Alright. Time to do the exact same thing that I did earlier.
Let us fight with honor. The battle is truly joined. Ha! Have at you.
Just swing back at each other for a little while.
Battle is truly
My
joyous.
least favorite form of combat in D&D. Where you just stand there and hit each other over and over and over again until one of you falls down. See, it was thunder and fire. Well, I have a large fire soulstone, so
Have a taste of this.
let's just get rid of this problem.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
You really won that battle of your own merits there, Ulbrich. It's not like you had a bomb in your pocket that you set off in his face. Well, get me out of here. Wow, look at that, he's so good at cheating. Come now, is that all? Is there none among you who can best my fighter? His name is Ulbrich Eisenberg, one of the twin blades from the once proud realm of Hornburg. Come, don't cower in the crowds, or have you not the courage to face the unbending blade? Unbending blade? Could it truly be? Ulbrich Einsberg still lives. Einsberg, is he supposed to be famous or something? You daft woman, everyone's heard of the unbreaking blade.
Huh?
He's so great, why ain't he fighting in the tourney? How long will this take? I've fought all the comers. You're not quitting on me now, are you?
No.
No. But I like it not when my fate is in another's hands. Oh ho. A sneaky swashbuckler. Cuds me, ex-Victorino.
Huh?
Bounty hound who collects coins for the heads of 7 ill-famed buccaneers?
Ho ho!
Ah, alas, a man who wears his blade like he knows how to use it.
Oi!
Give him space, lads, as a tourney champion.
Whoa!
Aye, the Buccaneer's bane, no less. 10 leaves. I got 10 leaves on him. Who'll match it? Oh no, I don't know what he's weak to. I missed what his voice sounded like as well. She's speaking the truth. Are you the unbending blade? When a name reaches me on the high seas, I reckon the man who wears it's done something to earn it.
Well,
Turning up the volume for this. You're one of the tourney champions?
Just so.
Aye, Victorino's the name. I'll watch you fight and the others. And I started wondering to myself, could he be better than me? And once that question came, I had no choice but to find myself an answer.
Now then.
Wait, just wait. We need a witness, a bigger crowd. Plaza, fight your battle there.
That's right.
I'm willing. The bigger the crowd, the bigger the stakes. I'll see you there, knight. Hurrah! Yay! I'm gonna watch two men kill each other. Also, I really need to save. Because this fight does not look like it's going to be that easy. I've already used a lot of large soul stones. Oh, but I do have a chance to inspect him so that I can learn his weaknesses. Oh, in fact, that's the only thing I can do. Buccaneer's Bane. Height 4 cubits, weight 11 stone. This one's not to be trifled with. Stick with swords and daggers, and if you got anything wind or dark aspected up your sleeve, don't hesitate to bring it to bear. Alright, good. I believe I have a large dark soul stone.
Ho ho!
Ho ho, shall we get to it, knight? I'm a man of the sea and never was one for standing on ceremony. Wow, there's... What, there were 4 people? Crowd's doubled in size. Bit more than double.
I will not fail.
Oh, why do you have friends with you? That's cheating. Oh, I have friends with me too. Okay, never mind. I was going to say if it was just Ulbrich in this fight. Wait a second. I feel like I'm missing something on my banter guide. No, I've not. I've not missed anything yet. Okay, good, good. Oh, that's how it always is, don't you worry. It's especially, like, they can get far larger than this. This is actually pretty small, comparatively. Like, the flagpole in the background, if you can see that, a lot of the times their heads are up to the flagpole. 'Cause I can't actually display things with my mouse, because all my mouse does is move the menu. Yeah, normally they're around, 2 to 3 times as tall as what the enemy currently appears to be. Let's see. Goat! Go, go, goat.
I'm ready.
Go, go, gadget, goat.
Nighthode, bring your shade.
Oh, you're going to be very useful, Primrose. Okay, I think I just have the perfect party to deal with them. Just depending on what that one remaining weakness is for the main boss. If it's light, then my goodness. No, it wasn't. Okay, that's fine.
Victory shall be mine.
What? Sound very threatening, Olbrich. Let's see, let's see. Let's just do a real powerful Night Ode, why not? Wow, in the thousands. Primrose, your magic attack has gotten very strong. Right. As for now, just stick with a level slash.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh wait, it was lightning, right? Or was it wind? Oh, I've forgotten now. Because it was swords, daggers, dark, and something else. I think it might have been lightning. No. No, those two are weak to lightning. It was wind? Okay, I thought it might have been. Right, because I talked about having used a large wind gem earlier. Oh, whoops.
I am ready.
So are these two weak to wind as well? No, alright.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Alright.
Now then.
Cross strike, that's what it was called.
Letting my arrow fly.
Olbrich is strong. Kinda sad that he's a backseater.
Yeah. Watching my blade dancing.
Was
Was
that it? That was the most fanfare for such a basic attack I've ever seen. Alright.
I am ready.
Prim is just super effective against this guy, isn't she?
Have at you. Out of my way.
An interesting dilemma.
And Cirrus, you're nearly useless. Suppose I'll just get a group heal in. Why not?
Your pain shall be eased.
Letting the hunt beginning.
I am ready.
Is it merchant? Right. Donate BP, give some to Honnet.
I need you here.
I want her cross strike to be as powerful as humanly possible.
Holding back nothing. Watching my blade dancing.
Wow, he's still alive.
Interesting. My focus is unparalleled. Sacred lights to chase
There
the
we go.
darkness. You You should have studied harder.
Yay, Ulrich, you did it. You've leveled up again. Hopefully you can be useful soon.
Yippee!
Yippee, the knight's gone and done it. Yay.
Huh?
Zounds, what about the tourney?
Now then,
We all know the rule. Strongest remains.
What?
Wait, does she have the right of it? 'Twas a street brawl, no more.
Aye.
Aye, but street or arena, the strongest remains. That's how it's always been. Sorry, buddy.
That's right.
Hear me, I've lost fair and open battle, and this man here stands victorious. Might is right, strongest remains, my tourney place is his. What say ye? 'Tis yours if you'll have it.
I see.
I will. You're a man of honor. Yay! High five. And so did Ulrich Eisenberg win his place in the grand tourney. Before long, the rumors of a great knight, the last remnant of a fallen realm, spread across every alehouse in town. All one of them! All who claimed to have witnessed the battle. Many more stood in the plaza that day. No. Many more than stood in the plaza that day spoke in awe of the speed and strength of his blade.
now then.
Tourney's about to begin. Are you ready? No.
See.
Because I need to trigger some dialogue. Who was it? Primrose? No, not Primrose. Tressa. Where am I traveling? Change party. Tressa. Just join us for a couple of seconds, please. Tressa, do you have dialogue for me, Tressa? No? I swear it was Tressa that had dialogue here. Yeah. Oh, I have to go to the gate. Got it, got it. There we go. Travel banter. Oh. Oh, just listen to those birds sing. Maybe they're celebrating your victory, Sir Ulrich. Haha, mayhaps they are. By the way, that Victorino reminds me of the folk back home. He's a real man of the sea, straight talking and honest with no time for hagwash. You know, I got a feeling he and I would get along. Just thinking about it makes me miss my little port town. Is that so? Yep, my father said that the ocean's so beautiful, it washes people's hearts clean. When you look out at the horizon and realize how huge it is, you can see our troubles for what they are. Then the ocean is a fine thing indeed. You're the same, Sir Ulrich. You're like a big tree. Steadfast and calm. Nothing sways you. You have a great view. Oh. A little bird landed right on his shoulder. He's exactly like a tree. Ho ho. Alright. Back to the travel banter guide. Who's next? Honnet. Alright. Can't miss Honnet. Then following that is Ophelia. But it looks like Ophelia is after whatever the main combat dungeon is. Well, about travelers, what can I do for you? You can give me back my main party. Alright. Just something. I don't know what I was gonna say. Main story time. Just main story time. That sounds about right. Something I would say.
Now then.
Now then, tourney's about to begin. Wait,
I see.
I can scrutinize you. Oh. Ah. Ah. I only have one failure left. Alright. Let's see now. Thank goodness. Moniker, the coin counter. Height, 3 cubits, 1 span. Weight, piss off. Ha 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 ha. Never ask a woman her weight. Never heard of no bloody coin counter. But at a glance, I'd say most anything will do. Swords, daggers, stabs, or you could try setting her on fire. Most intriguing.
Now then. Good.
Good, let's go in. Oh my. Oh. Another year has passed and the day of days has come again. 8 champions, strong and true, have emerged by their mettle, character and fortune. Who shall emerge victorious? Bring it on!
Coming up!
The shields are polished and the blades are whetted. It only remains to be seen who shall stand triumphant when the rest have fallen. Step forward, brave warriors. He has been our grand champion for 4 tournaments in a row. He is the reigning king, but will he meet his new Kingslayer today?
Archibald!
Behold, Archibald the Crusher, mightiest of the mighty.
Top of the world!
Go!
Yeah.
Next!
They say the blood of men turns to ice in the frozen wastes of the north. Just a tale, mayhaps. But let no man deny that the steel of this man's blade is as biting as the ice in his eyes. Joshua Frostblade.
Yeah! Hey!
And then...
Sounds like Joshua has a bunch of female fans based on the crowd shouts. Our next fighter spent years learning the art of the war, mastering pikes, halberds, spears, and all things long and pointy. Misjudge his peasant's weapon at your peril. Last man who did found himself skewered before he could so much as lift his fancy blade in the shortest fight of the tourney.
Conrad!
His lance dances and spits you like a pig, for it's Conrad the Impaler.
Do it! Go! Coming up!
He's been second only to one man, always the last man bested, but this year will his opponent who bends the knee... Will it be his opponent who bends his knee on the final day? Many here say aye, for the year he... Definitely not the announcer type, huh? Many say aye, for this year he will at last usurp the king. His sword strikes with the ferocity of a savage beast. Wallace Wild Sword is here to claim the king's crown. Yeah, you can make your own noise, Wallace.
And then...
Of fame and renown, this next fighter cares little. But now many a fighter pales at the mention of his name. A hunter amongst hunters, in the preliminary matches he bagged every monster that appeared.
Bernhard!
Be it fiend or man, he never loses his quarry, for he is Bernhard the Beast Hunter.
Say what?
Every beast...
Are you ready?
Next is an impregnable fortress of a man. Neither axe nor sword has ever sundered his shield. He is an immovable force. He can no more be toppled than a mountain. If the battle goes to the last man standing, how can he emerge victorious? How can he not emerge victorious? He is Grieg, the Unbreakable.
Wow! Next!
Next is a mystery knight, a dark horse, one might say, who has swatted away all challengers with contemptuous ease. The arena has not seen the likes of his swordplay in many a year. Could this man be our new champion? Gustav the Black Knight!
Whoa!
Yay!
Coming up!
Last, but let us not say least, for this last-minute entrant defeated none other than Victorino, the Buccaneer's Blade. Does he deserve to be here, or does he not? You've all had your say. But hear this, the rule of the tourney is written clear. Might makes right, and let no man disavow what another's claim of by
Ulbrich!
Raise a cheer for Ulbrich, the Unbending Blade.
What the?
What the?
That's it!
Here stand your 8 champions. Now only the duel remains.
Greetings.
Greetings. So you're Ulbrich, are you?
I see.
Yes, and if you know who I am, then you also know that. You'd be looking for Sir Erhard, eh?
Just so.
I see. I don't need to explain. Sir Erhard spoke enough of you, but what you're seeking has a cost. Tell me, knight, you know what this place is?
I see.
A place where a man's worth is measured? Tell me, Sir Ulbrich, to what end do you swing that blade? I was once a knight of the realm. I wielded my sword for king and country. But as for now, to tell the truth, I cannot say.
So,
I'll see you in the final. Just ask him a question now. Why don't you? Travel banter! Is something troubling you? I am dwelling upon happenings from the past. An unhappy memory? Thou couldst say that. Master once wagered a great sum at the arena and lost it all. He had received payment for a hunt, but was left destitute and unable to return home. It was not very masterly of him. Indeed. To pay off his debts, we were enforced to share in our earnings for many months after, and oft went hungry. Visiting this arena hath brought back the memory of that bitter time. I am sorry to hear it. Forgive me. I did not will to burden thee with my woes, nor shall I let in them hinder our mission here. Oh, you know what? I forgot the tweet that I was going live. That's unfortunate. Can I scrutinize her again? Is this new information? No, not now. Let me at least save. Why is there a new scrutiny option? Very confusing. No? No new information. Alright, that's odd. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Oh, wow. And now, for the 4th battle. From the west gate comes Ulbrich. That's me!
Or there.
Good luck to you, knight. You'll need it. You'll be fine. Just do exactly what you did to the others.
well,
Throw rocks at them? Come on, Joshua. You can do it. Ulbrich, you're twice the man he is.
At your service.
'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. The name is Joshua. Your name and renown reach even the distant corners of my snowbound home.
I am Ulberich.
Ulbrich Einsberg. The honor is mine. The climbs? Climbs? Oh, I suppose slang for climate. The climbs in your land may be harsh, but its sons have warm manners. You honor me, sir, but no, there is no warmth in my sword, and it would deliver the victory I promised to my dear Angela. So you fight for a woman?
Yes.
I fight for Lev, and today you shall know how powerful that is. Well, that was a very heavy sound for the sword. Let the duel
Will
begin!
not fail.
These aren't very
I'm ready.
duelish duels, are they? Alright. Do I summon Arendate? I don't think so. I'll save that for later. For now. Let's see. I'm just gonna guess. He's probably weak to fire.
Knighthood, bring your shade. Come in, if thou darest.
Victory! mine.
Oh, this is a bit of a tricky situation. I mean, having every single combat encounter in this section of the game be a one-on-one fight is, it's definitely not very sustainable. I'm amazed that none of these enemies are weak to swords, though. That is a big surprise. Right. Fireball has to work, right? Yes. Ah, but that's his blocked out weakness. I see, I see. Well, these enemies aren't particularly strong either.
Letting the hunt begin.
That's pretty good. It's not bad at all. Alright, but they do have one further elemental weakness. Wind, perhaps? Well, those two are weak to wind, at the very least.
How about you?
Let's see, what's after fire? What is the order of elements? I think fire is actually first in the list of elements, so... Could be anything, really, except, what, dark and wind? So, I have light, lightning, and ice to try out. And I think that's it. Right, but he's probably weak to spears, if I had to guess. No, not spears. Daggers, then? Right, have yourself a grape, Prim.
How about this?
Prim has just been constantly targeted. Alright, try an axe. Okay, good, good. Knowledge obtained. Alright, I actually have a bit of a plan here then. Oh, that's pretty good.
What is the logical course of action?
Okay. What first? I'm assuming he's not going to be weak to ice. Let's try light. Okay, good, good. That's actually very good. Because light is one of the strongest attacks that I can use. Oh, that's also very good. Primrose got saved from that as well. Alright, so I use Firestorm here. Alright. And then she uses Trade Tempest.
The winds of fortune will rage.
Right, I'm going to have to get one more turn through. So yeah, Ulrich hits that double with axe.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright. And bring out Ratkin. Right, now I can use Drafendi's Rage on fully vulnerable party.
Cowering before the huntress.
That was pretty good. Alright.
Watch me now.
Let's see. Peacock Strut for Cirrus. And now max charge, single target, holy light. Cirrus, you're so strong and cool. Please be my friend, Cirrus. Alright. You can be an item dispenser, Ulbrich.
What next? Letting my arrow fly and true.
Yeah, just hit him with your axe.
I am ready.
Wow, that was pretty good. Unfortunately, Brem, you're not very useful anymore.
Now, what next?
What next? Yeah, let's just get a group heal in.
Your pain shall be eased.
Have at you.
Alright, and now, armor strip.
Coming, if
And
thou darest.
finally... Oh, you have no BP. So, just hit him with a cross strike.
Watching my blade dancing.
I am ready.
Alright. Merchant. Donate a couple of BP to Hornet,
Need you here.
please.
What is the look? My focus is unparalleled.
Holy Light, max charge, unarmored enemy.
Now then.
He is still alive, huh?
My blade is unbent.
Guess just max out a cross strike. Oh. How thematically appropriate. Ulbrich was the one to defeat him. Angela, forgive me. You fought well and bravely. You did no dishonor to your lady love. A fight for the love of a cherished one. Prepare, then talk to Sicily. That's... Oh. I'm fully healed. Alright. I'm just going to check the travel banter guide once more. Ophelia is the next one, and it looks like... Alright. It looks like it'll probably be after the final boss of this section of the story. So, I'll just hold off until then, changing around party members. I am prepared. What is it? Your next opponent is none other than Archibald the Crusher, the long-reigning king of the tourney. He's as strong and skilled as any, that's for sure, but it's his iron will that wins in battles more than anything. I'll tell you to look out for that, this or that, but the gods only know. With him, you gotta look out for everything.
'Tis like this.
Ned can be overly dramatic, but he speaks the truth. Archibald's a far more formidable foe than any you've faced until now. Formidability noted.
Oi, oi.
God's teeth, you must spine and sense cracking japes at times like this. This won't be the first time I've fought a man whose skill matched or surpassed my own. And I dare say it won't be the last.
Are you ready?
Yeah, most of the enemies in this tournament are going to surpass your strength. We'll find out soon enough if that'll suffice.
I see.
Aye.
Wow.
What was that voice? Wow! The unbending blade in the fresh, eh? Step up from the usual riffraff they throw my way. My father was one match away from winning his 5th tourney in a row when his challenger's sword found his breast. Now it's my turn to do what he could not.
Is it so?
And that is why you fight? To honor your father's memory.
Aye.
Okay, there we go, that's a better voice. Aye. Now, let's be on with it.
Well,
So be it. I just try and match the little voice script they throw out beforehand, and his was, wow! That's impressive.
on your guard. I will not fail.
Oh, wow, that enemy's got quite some sideburns, huh?
I am ready.
Alright, things are actually looking a bit dangerous. A bit trepidatious. You like wind, guys? Alright, apparently not. Or apparently they do. Just a light cough. Alright, how about lightning? Nope.
Now then,
This is looking like it might be a bit tricky. Level slash? Ooh.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
This fight looks like it might be pretty challenging. Boar? Not even weak to spears, none of them.
witchery.
Oh, but he's weak to daggers.
I am ready.
Good job, Primrose. The fact that there aren't any AoE dagger skills is very limiting. Alright, I've already determined that they aren't weak to wind. Let's try darkness. Alright, one for dark.
Victory shall be mine.
This is quite the dangerous fight. That makes sense. That's sort of what I expect the capstone skill for thieves to be, as a fan of knives. Yeah, the only real way to get a good AoE dagger is for Honnet to pick up a beast with that ability. Alright.
What is the logical course of
Forgot that was a single target skill. Ice? You guys like ice, maybe? You know what? I'm just going to stick to luminescence for now, though. Get these guys' armor broken as much as possible. Alright. I don't waste too much of Honnet's mana right now, either.
Now then.
I am ready.
Watch me now.
Alright. Primrose has a disabling dagger, I'm fairly sure. But no disability was inflicted, unfortunately.
the flame burns bright.
I am ready.
You know what? I think now is a good enough time as any.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Didn't even know they were weak to ice. Duly noted. Right. I'm not too worried about this fight now.
What next?
Especially since I have that knight with me. My goodness. Alright.
My focus is
Alright, I think Holy Light is still going to do more damage than Ice, which he is weak to. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to need to defend with you.
Interesting dilemma. Sacred light to chase the darkness.
Coming. Holding back nothing.
Alright, alright.
Watching my blade dancing.
I am ready.
Wow. Honet's physical strength is actually pretty intimidating.
I need you here.
Alright, go off. She did more damage with that cross strike than Sirius did with his fully charged luminance.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
Ulbrich, you have arrows, right? Okay. Alright, Ulbrich. Well, he is more accurate than I thought he would be. No.
The moonlight walks.
Oh, alright.
The
Bit of a
shadows
surprise. Two good levels. What?
That's all.
Are my eyes to be believed? The king has been dethroned. The victory goes to Ulbrich Eisenberg. Like father, like son. I've failed him. Rejoice, fool. You won the battle. Don't you fret for me, I'll just start another winning streak. As long as I have breath in my lungs and strength in my arms, I'll keep swinging this blade.
Indeed.
You fought to honor the memory of a man long dead, but is that enough for the likes of me?
Whoa!
Archibald yields! For the first time in 4 years, the king will not fight in the final battle. The Black Knight versus the Unbending Blade? Whatever befalls there shall be a new king at Tourney's End. Alright.
Oh?
Did everyone heal up again? Alright, good. No time to worry about what may come. Time to fight the final boss. You've come this far, now you simply have to win. Second place is out of the question. They'd never seen this girl this agitated before. You've lit a fire under her, that's for certain. Why shouldn't I be agitated? He beat the reigning king. One they say was all but invincible. By the gods, the devil can take me if this Black Knight thinks he's a match for the Kingslayer. What? Is something the matter? You know something about this Black Knight that I don't?
Truth be told,
Whatever this Black Knight may be, judging by his previous fights, he stands the equal of any king.
Indeed.
No man should enter a battle expecting an easy victory. Least of all, against one who is trained in the sword by Erhardt. Yet neither should any man shy from battle for fear of defeat. I shall fight with all my strength, and if the gods will this is not enough, then so be it. Agreed? Right. I know how it works, but just make sure you use all your strength. Wouldn't want anything. Your cheeks are turning red, girl.
ouch.
Yeah, watch it now. That wound's still healing.
Coming up.
And from the west gate, Ulbrich Eisenberg. That's my cue.
Greetings.
You kept up your end of the bargain. I'm impressed.
Well,
And I'm impressed as well. You've won hard battles against capable foes. Once you mentioned Sir Erhardt, I didn't have much of a choice now, did I? Lest I dishonor his name as my teacher. You told me a lot about you, back when we were both serving in that mercenary band. You still lost? Still wondering what the unbending blade of yours is for? Joshua fought for love. Archibald fought for the memory of his father and the honor of his line. I once fought to protect something, but I failed, and that person is no more. Yes, mayhaps I am lost, but not today. Today I fight for victory.
Indeed.
I see you found yourself an answer. Let's see how well it serves you in battle.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, let's see how tall he's going to be.
Begin.
Let the final duel begin! Yep, there we go. That's the traditional height for an enemy.
Letting the hunt begin.
I don't know if you're still around, GSOC, but this is roughly the height of enemies. For final bosses, at least. And it is ludicrously tall.
I will cut thee down.
I am ready.
Interesting that they're weak to darkness. The Dark Knight being weak to darkness.
Victory shall be mine.
Alright.
I will cut you down.
Now, what next?
Alright, they have to be weak to elemental attacks at this point. Probably lightning if I had to guess. No. That's quite a surprise, actually. Right. Wind? Let's try wind. Alright, good to know. And then it has to be one of the other three major elements, right? Fire, lightning, and ice. For the front two, at least.
Out of my way.
Alright, but it looks like I'm going to want to heal.
What next? I
Alright.
will cut thee down.
Level slash there. Group heal from Cirrus. Just a basic one should be enough.
What next?
Alright, and now... let me just throw... medium wind soulstone at these enemies.
I am ready.
Alright, this is the final battle. Knight Errant date, come on out. Oh.
Letting the hunt begin.
Oh, he's weak to axes. Boar. And spears.
Have at you.
Oh, I need to get rid of those two front, what are they? What's your name? Shield Wearer. I need them gone.
My blade is unbended. I will cut you down.
Alright. It has to be Fireball, right? I'm just gonna gamble on it.
All flames, rage strong.
Right, well. Back is weak to fire. Ah. Interesting.
Hunt begin.
Have I ever actually just destroyed one before the other? Apparently not. Alright. Let's see. Just do a slightly upgraded cross strike just in case. Alright, no more defenses. What is that? That's gotta be blunt damage, right? There in the middle. I suppose I'll just check it, just to make sure. No, it's not.
I am ready.
What is it then? There's no other weapon past that, right? and fire is the first type of elemental damage. I don't actually know.
The moonlight waltz.
What next?
What could that be? Swords, then spears, then axes. Oh, it could be bow, I suppose. Hello, Kojiro. Hope you're doing well. Yes, it's bow. Alright. That's also very good to know, because that means Rain of Arrows will be very effective against him. Drop that armor near to nothing.
Darest.
Now then.
Do you have any good bow attacks? True Strike, oh.
I am ready.
Good to have that available, I suppose.
Watch me now.
Alright, this probably won't be as strong as Cirrus's single target attacks, yes. About half the strength. Ah,
What is the logical
just woke
course of
up.
action?
I'm doing quite alright. After this stream ends, I have to, get the recipe that I finished all set up properly. Because this is also the first time in a recipe that I've also used video footage. So I'm going to have to edit that a little bit when I want to set it up on Twitter. True Strike.
Carefully shooting true.
Really? True Strike's actually a bit weaker than I thought it would be. I'm upgrading. I'm growing stronger. Alright. Enjoy your lake, Albepo.
Come in, if thou darest.
Alright. Shouldn't be too much more. Ah, right. The Rat King. I knew I got him for a reason.
Truly joined.
Which is really stronger, Cross Strike or True Strike? As they're both single target skills. Cross Strike costs a bit more, but also this enemy isn't weak to swords. I suppose I'll just
Watch my blade dance.
do a bit of counting. So that's 384 off of Olbrich.
Interesting dilemma.
Also, I should probably get some healing out of Cirrus.
A miracle like no other.
Just because he has 2 turns in a row right now. Alright, whatever that means, I am pretty scared. Alright, moving
Great
on.
inferno to scorch the land.
I am ready.
You have a bow, right? Good. Not a very good bow, but that's all I really needed. Alright. Goodbye. You is my strongest companion. Alright.
Victory shall be mine.
Alright, so it was cross... Oh, no! Alright, well. Have yourself a plum. Wait. Yes, a plum.
How about this?
And then the next round of combat, I'll see whether or not True Strike or whatever the other one, Cross Strike, does more. So Cross Strike was 380. We'll see what True Strike becomes. And both of his weapons are fairly comparable, if I'm remembering correctly. Alright. Hopefully he doesn't die here, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
What is the logical course of action.
Okay, good.
The battle is truly joined.
Alright. Okay, they're roughly comparable, actually. So I guess Honnet just has a far better sword than she does bow.
No good.
Mercantile skills. Or just attack. Break off a little bit of armor.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Yes, Rain of Arrows.
Arrows up on them.
So that I can save her big boost for the Rat King next turn.
My focus is on. Now, what next?
Alright, let's actually just do a quick little analyze, see how much health he has left. 8,000, alright.
What next?
I can probably get that gone. Maybe? Bit risky. It all depends on how much damage this Rat King does. Okay, so that was... That's 5, 6, 7, around 7,000 damage. That means that I get one attack off with her. Moonlit Waltz. Alright, Ulbrich.
My blade is unbending.
Need you to kill this guy. Cross strike, let's go. Oh, how fitting that Ulbrich was the one to win. That was good. Oh, and I got a spiked shield and Gustav's shield. My shield options have grown considerably. Curse my blade, but the victory is yours.
We have a winner.
He yields, he yields. All hail the unbending blade. A new king of the arena is crowned. 3 cheers for Ulbrich Eisenberg.
Whoa!
Yay, crowd cheering. Wow, woohoo. Yay. Good job. Cecily and Ned are both happy as well.
Well played.
Celebrations. Just a general good time all around.
Agreed.
Aye, that it was. No shame in losing the likes of you.
Is it so?
On another day, you could have been the victor.
So,
Aye, mayhaps. But today's your day. I'll keep my word. When you're ready, come by my room at the inn. I'll tell you what I know.
As you wish.
I will see you anon. Woohoo! Happy. Just general cheering. The bards will sing of the stool for years to come. All hail the new king. I won, but I'm no closer to understanding why I wield my blade. Alright. Who's next on the travel dialogue? Ophelia, then Alphen, then Therian. Alright, so. Now that the majority of combat is over, I'll just replace, Ophelia and Alphen into the party. Hello, Tavern Keeper. Change party, please. Alphen and Ophelia. Alright. Travel banter? Not yet. Actually, does it say where those travel banters take place? At the arena and arena gate. Alright. Back to the arena then. Oh, here we go. This should be Ophelia. Oh no, it's Alphen. By the gods, Ulbrich, you're invincible, or near enough to be the same. Nay, I am just a man who carries a sword and has learned how to use it. Today I was better than my opponent, no more, no less. If you say so, hey-ho. What is it? You've picked up an injury there, my friend. Oh, you can't hide it from me. If you don't treat cuts, they can get the rot, and then you'll be in trouble. Stop pretending it's nothing. Let me fix it up for you. It's my job, after all. Thank you. I shall repay you. Ah, shucks. You don't need to do that. Alright. Maybe I missed Ophelia's dialogue. Unless it'll trigger once I go inside the arena. Fingers crossed. Looks like I may have missed it. That's unfortunate. It's probably, just a bit of dialogue before the final fight, then, judging on whatever it was. The numbers that are listed next to it. Oh well. Alright, so Therian should come into my party now then. For the travel banter. Therian, replace Ophelia, I think? And then Cirrus, you can get back in the party and replace Alphen. And then once Ulbrich is gone, Primrose can return. Huzzah. Oh, good thing I didn't walk too close.
Ah, welcome. Make yourself comfortable.
Oh, fully
Here's the
voiced.
deal. You want to find Earhart, and I'll honor my side of the bargain. But let's take it slow. There's much we have to talk about, you and I.
If you say so. But what about?
Sir Earhart, of course, and what I know of him.
I'm listening.
Now, where to begin?
Ulbrich probably has one of the more serious stories. There's not much for me to poke fun at.
Tell me, Sir Ulbrich, are you familiar with the land from which Sir Earhart hailed?
Some border town in the far reaches of Hornburg. Or so he once told me.
Aye, a peaceful village called Grind. At least it was, till it was razed in the war. 'Twas long before Lord Earhart became a knight that he lost his home. After that, he joined a band of sellswords for a spell. It was there he got an idea in his head. And so he finally came to serve Hornburg and the crown as a spy.
Oh, preposterous. You mean to tell me that Earhart meant to betray us all along?
His eyes always burned with fire when he told the tale. The king of Hornburg turned his back on us, he'd said, and sat on his ass as our homes burned.
Nonsense. King Alfred cared for all his subjects. He would never...
Hello there, Chef Noel Evergarden. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream.
Lord
I'm just
Earhart claimed otherwise.
finishing up this portion
Either
of
way,
the
he was
quest.
a man on a mission.
If that's true, that means he'd been plotting the downfall of Hornburg for years.
Which part of it? Chief Noel Evergarden? Noel? Do you get Noel a lot then? I don't know any other way to pronounce that name.
Revenge is made
Ah.
all the sweeter by the passage of time.
Suppose that makes sense.
How sweet it must have been for him when Hornburg fell at last.
I could imagine.
I don't pretend to admire his deeds, nor claim they are honorable.
Not quite. Good try, Kojiro. Yes, no. I understand people mispronouncing your name. I get it. Quite a lot. Yes. That's the point of that redeem. It's to make me jump. But I was looking at chat there, Kojiro, so I saw the notification pop up a bit early. Remember, the tricks to scaring me are when I am focused on something happening in the game and not looking at chat. But I caught that screaming cowboy redeem come in a second beforehand.
Then, I've never known the pain and anguish Sir Erhard was forced to bear. Though I wonder sometimes how it made him feel to see justice done, if winning his revenge put his heart at ease. I never asked him, and he never told me. But of all the men in this world, mayhap he'd tell you.
You look up to the man, don't you?
He taught me to be a true warrior, and I dare say he was a friend as well. I know of little else but the ways of battle. Whatever his sins might have been, I was proud to call him a brother.
As was
A lot
I.
of diplomacy going on here.
Thank you.
Happy to have the company and a willing ear.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm probably not going to be on too much longer, so... Unfortunately.
You'll find Sir Erhard in the desert town of Wellspring.
Yeah. I do try and keep my streams rather calm and peaceful, so... Yeah. I'm just finishing off this section of the story, and typically I'll only run these streams for around 3 hours. The Octopath ones, because it does quite a number on my throat if I go for any longer than that. And since I'm wrapping up this section of the story, I don't want to really start on a new chapter.
When you do, well, I trust you'll do what's right.
Even if that means I slay him? Your friend, your mentor, your brother.
If that is what you believe he deserves, I reckon he'll accept his fate. And so will I.
I'm very accommodating of you.
Whatever the cause he fought for, it does not excuse his deeds. He slew the king he had taken a sworn oath to protect. I will listen to what he has to say. That much I can promise you, but no more.
Ulbricht's story is just pure guts, isn't it? It's purely a Guts and Griffith dynamic.
Does Gustav have the right of it? Did Erhard wield his sword for the sake of revenge? If
Did
so,
Erhard do nothing
does
wrong?
he still wield it, even though the thirst for vengeance has been sated? Could it be that we are the same? Has Erhard too lost his purpose?
Ulbricht, you think a lot. There's so many scenes of him just sitting around with pure dialogue running through his head. Alright, time for some more travel banter, though.
Interesting.
Interesting. An old friend, eh? Erhard? Aye, I called him a friend once upon a time. But at the end of the day, he struck down our king. And you still want to see him again? I would speak to him. There is something I need to know. And you think meeting him will give you closure? What happens if you don't like the answer you get? Are you sure you're not doing this for your own self-satisfaction? Perhaps you are right. But I must see him if I'm to put the past behind me. I won't try and stop you. In fact, I think I'll stick around and see how this one unfolds. Be my guest. No. You're sort of forced to. This is Octopath Traveler, and there's 8 people. Alright. Was that the last travel banter? It sure was. Alright. I think this is probably the final dialogue option for this.
Hey, where are
we're
you running off
okay.
to?
They're talking for themselves.
What does it matter? The tourney is over. Our bargain is concluded.
It is, but that doesn't mean we can't bid each other Godspeed.
Phew. Got you in the nick of time. We won't let you go sneaking away without so much as a fare thee well.
He has a fun accent.
Of course. Pray forgive my manners.
I am the Black
I could
Swordsman
not have
after
gotten
all.
this far without you. Both of you.
Nope.
And
He
you
paused a
have
bit too
ours.
long mid-dialogue
So,
there.
if I can be so bold, where are you off to next?
The Sunlands. A town called Wellspring. To finish what I started here.
Oh, that dramatic music kick in.
And then?
I don't know. Perhaps I'll return to the village I came from before here.
Well, if you've already got a place to call home, then maybe this means nothing. But if you're looking for a new line of work, you could do worse than being a full-time champion.
The offer is welcome, but it's not the life for me.
You might
Yo-ho,
say that,
feedle-dee-dee.
but I had to ask, huh?
If you ever have a change of heart, just drop on by. Or even if you don't, you'll always be welcome here.
Thank you, friend. I may do just that. In the meantime, take care of those wounds.
Don't you worry about me. I'll be fighting fit soon enough, and ready to give a good show at it next year's tourney.
Oh no, don't worry, Kojiro.
Now there's an inspiring goal. If you want to stick around in my stable, I'll see you claim the throne.
Oi, oi! One step at a time, me lady. I ain't the unbending blade of Hornburg after all.
A title and a crest do not a swordsman make.
Aye, true enough. Maybe I will go and win it all. See what the betters will say about that. Tell you what, if they crown Ned king, you come back and we'll put on a duel the likes of which the city's never seen.
I'd like that very much.
I'd like to beat you up so badly.
But today, the road calls. Till our paths cross again, my friends.
Ah, and so did Ulrich leave Victor's Hollow behind him, with new knowledge of Earhart's past and present. Now, Ulrich must find Earhart, and God's willing, the truth, even if it means crossing blades with his own erstwhile friend. And so, the Sunlands and the desert oasis of Wellspring, Ulbrich's journey continues. Alright. And that is the finale for this part. I'll be on tomorrow at around the same time. And by around the same time, I mean exactly the same time, starting at noon Eastern. Oh. That was a fairly eventful time. I had to spend quite a lot of it leveling up Ulbrich so that he could actually challenge any of the enemies in this area, but hopefully next time I'll be able to use someone who's actually at the level they should be at. Let's actually take a look and see level recommendations for the Chapter 3s of characters. Well, looks like Ulbrich and Alphen are tied for the lowest level Chapter 3s. Oh, but what about Ophelia? Level 38, alright. So then, looks like either Ulbrich or Alphen next time. I could just stay in town and do Tressa, but I think a change of scenery is in order. So I'll probably go actually down and do Ulbrich's next. Just follow up straight into Ulbrich's Chapter 3. Just for the, I believe this is an entirely new town. Yes, I can't even fast travel there. So, I'll head to Sunshade and then go south. And we'll see what happens. But that's going to be it for me. So back to the title. Let's kick off a bit of a raid. See if anyone's online, actually, first. You know, it's been a little while since I went to go visit Lucy. So, let's go have a bit of a visit. I don't know how much longer they're going to be going. I feel like it can't be too much longer, though. They started streaming a half hour before I did. See what they're saying on stream. See if it's going to last too much longer. But I hope everyone who came along enjoyed. Especially anyone new. Oh no, I hear my own voice in addition to her stream. Alright. It's fine. We'll just raid anyways. So, let's see. Oh. I think I have to do that in lowercase. For it to recognize on the other one. Oh. What's wrong, Streamlabs bot? Did you not connect properly? Oath token seems to be invalid. Oh, fun. Alright, well. Looks like I didn't set things up properly, so it's only the general raid message that's popped up this time. So, if you want to drop the raid message when we go to visit, that would be much appreciated. But, as is, I bid you all farewell for today, and I hope you enjoy your time at Lucy's stream. Au revoir.